Good afternoon and welcome. First of all, I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms in attendance. Let's give them a big round of applause. Happy Mother's Day. In accordance with the Kansas State Fire Marshal, please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the marked exits in the room. There's no blocking, standing, or sitting in the aisles, doorways, or stairs. In case of an emergency, please exit the building in a calm and orderly manner. Out of respect for our graduating seniors, please turn off your cell phones. Graduation will be broadcast at a later date on Channel 61 and will also be available for viewing on USD 503 website. We also appreciate Russ Head, Matt Hoisington, and Ben McGuire and his crew for live streaming on Parsons' Facebook homepage. I'd like to thank the entire faculty and staff of Parsons High School for their outstanding work. And most of all, congratulations to all of you, friends, family, moms, dads, guardians, grandparents. During the processional, please remain seated so that everyone can see the graduates enter. At the conclusion of the program, please also remain seated until the recessional is complete. At this time, we'd like the senior class representatives, Sydney Dixon and Jalen Jones, to come to the podium and welcome you.
Graduation, the receiving or conferring of an academic degree or diploma.
However, we like to think of graduation to be more like a ceremony to celebrate the beginning of the rest of our lives. High school has given us some amazing memories to last a lifetime. For me, some of my favorite memories have been the yearly musical with Mr. Burke and Mr. Reed, Spanish club trips to El Toledo and Mrs. Hall, heart-to-heart conversations with Mrs. Martin and Mr. Workman, and state HOSA with Mr. and Mrs. Wiles. I would like to thank all of these people, as well as Pam, Priscilla, Mrs. Briggs, and Bert, for their words of wisdom, guidance, and support they have always given us. I would also like to thank my parents, grandparents, sisters, and my twin for always being there.
For me, some of my favorite memories from high school would include being able to experience the excitement of state basketball, being able to help the community every year during Community Service Day, and shadowing health professions through health science work. High school has helped us all develop strong work ethics, prioritize what is most important to us, and learn to smile in the face of adversity. It is important for us to remember that graduation is one step closer for us to become contributing members of society.
So, we would like to welcome our friends, family, PHS staff, and most importantly, our peers to the beginning of the rest of our lives. As Roald Dahl said, somewhere inside us all is the power to change the world.
At this time, please stand. And gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor America with Mr. Burke and the Music Company with our national anthem. Our first speaker this afternoon is Alison Mcintosh. Her speech is entitled, "Your Ambition Will Take You Far." I will be awarding Alison the Valedictorian Medal.
Congratulations to my fellow graduates. We made it. It's been a long 4 years, and here we are to celebrate the end of this journey. While not all of our original classmates are here with us today, we are the strongest who have persevered through the late night studying and senioritis. While I know many of us used to joke about dropping out once we turned 16, those of us standing here today realize the importance of working for this very moment. It's a bittersweet day for most of us as we recollect on our many memories we have accumulated throughout our high school experience. It feels strange to think how we once stood in this very gymnasium as freshmen for our first day of school assembly. In that moment, I felt as if high school would last forever. Yet here we are as seniors and soon to be graduates. I'm sure many of us thought we were grown up and had nothing left to learn as those freshmen 4 years ago. But looking back, it's amazing to see how much each of us have changed. Not only do we look a little different, but we're so much smarter now after having to sing the quadratic formula over and over until it was nailed in our heads. Most importantly, we've matured into young men and women that are ready to take on the world. And once again, in this moment, we feel so grown up. Most of us are technically adults now, so that means we know everything, right? Our parents would definitely disagree, and whether we want to admit it or not, they're right. Our journey is only beginning, and with each year, we will only learn and grow more. While we should definitely not forget about these people and times, we shouldn't be scared of the future. There are so many new people and things out there for us to discover, and with these new people and things, we will make a million more memories. We'll make new friends and get new jobs. Some of us will even move away. We'll succeed and we'll fail, but ultimately where we end up 10, 20, or 50 years from now is up to us. As Mark Twain once said, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you found out why. If we're afraid to take risks and fail, we may never truly find out the answer to that why. We each have the freedom to take our unique abilities and qualities into the world and make something absolutely magnificent of ourselves. I know that each of you will make an impact in this world some way or another. It may be through teaching children or serving our country, or maybe even curing cancer. So long as you let your ambition drive you, you can accomplish anything. Regardless of what it may be, we all owe a great amount of thanks to everyone who has helped us along the way. Our parents deserve an immense amount of praise because without their constant love and support, we would likely not be seated here today. They were the ones who were there through every temper tantrum as a toddler, the one who drug us to our first day of kindergarten, and the one who helped us with our homework as children. So don't forget to thank them later, because their constant sacrifices turned us into who we are today. Also, thank you to all of the mothers who chose to spend their Mother's Day at our graduation. We also cannot forget about our amazing teachers, who even though may have gotten on our nerves once or twice, were always just looking out for our best interests. And I'm sure we drove them insane on multiple occasions with our horseplay as freshmen to our senioritis this year. Yet even as we drug our feet to read the book, our teachers were always there cheering us on. And lastly, we cannot forget about all the others that may seem behind the scenes that are equally important. They are the administrators, secretaries, custodial and lunch staff, and countless volunteers who all put so many hours into making our school the best it could be so we could have an amazing experience. It really was an amazing 4 years, all of the bonfires, school dances, pep assemblies, talent shows, and just the everyday moments. But now it's time to say goodbye to high school and smile about the memories of our past. I would like to personally wish the best of luck to you on all of your unique goals and dreams, and cannot wait to see what the great things we will do in the future. Thank you.
One second. Okay, our second speaker this afternoon is Lauren O'Banion. Her speech is entitled, "The Best Is Yet to Come." I'll be awarding her with the salutatorian medal.
Before I begin, I would like to welcome and thank everyone for being here today to celebrate the class of 2018's accomplishments. 4 years ago, we entered Parsons High School as slightly terrified, yet bright-eyed freshmen. We didn't realize the importance of all the memories we were going to make, and we definitely didn't realize how quickly the next 4 years would go by. Freshman year was rough, classes were more difficult than the ones we had taken in middle school, and adjusting to being high schoolers was difficult for most of us. We all had fun during our first homecoming bonfire. We all thought Mrs. Good was insane for expecting us to write so many papers, and for those of us who were in Mrs. Wild's honors science class, we never realized how harshly tests could be graded. Sophomore year, not much had changed except we were thankfully no longer freshmen. We started to realize our true interests and we began participating in clubs more, and we went all out for spirit days. We had adjusted to life as high schoolers and we knew what to expect in our classes, except for biology, which gave us all a run for our money. Junior year, we were finally upperclassmen who could leave for lunch and show up late for school if we took college classes. We won the boys cheer OC competition for the 3rd year in a row and accidentally set the grass on fire with Mr. Duroni while doing a science experiment. Although junior year seemed to drag on for what seemed like eternity, last August we began our senior year. Senior year, we knew from the beginning it would be bittersweet, but despite that, we all couldn't wait for it to get over. Now here we are, receiving our high school diplomas and preparing to venture into the real world. In the last 4 years, we have taken dozens of tests, done hours of homework, built friendships that will last a lifetime, and made countless memories together. We'll always cherish our time at PHS, and we'll finally realize what people mean when they say high school is the best years of your life. Because up until now they have been, but this isn't it. Despite the memories that we'll cherish from high school, I hope that when we look back years from now, these will end up being the best years of our lives. Now I know that might sound harsh to hope that high school really wasn't that great, but I don't mean that in the I hope high school was terrible way, but more in the I hope the future holds better things way. I know it is easy to feel like high school will define us for the rest of our lives, and that it is the end-all be-all of our existence. However, that is simply not the case, and our failures and successes in high school have no real impact on how the rest of our lives will be. How we move on with our lives after today is our choice to make. We can decide to live in the past and be stuck in our old ways so much that it'll make meeting our goals difficult, or we can decide to embrace the future with open arms so that we are able to do the great things we are capable of. We will all follow life paths that are uniquely our own, but one thing we will all have in common is the time we spent together at PHS. Our time at PHS will continue to be an important part of our lives and who we are as people. But the people we are today are not the best versions of ourselves. Every day will be a new opportunity for us to learn and make memories, a lot like how high school is. In the future, I have no doubt that we will learn lessons more valuable than us knowing the quadratic formula and make memories more special to us than hanging out with friends on any given night. High school may have been fun for us, but we still have a lot of untapped potential because I know this isn't where we will peak. We all have the potential to change the world, and I know we will. I know high school has seen us at our good days, but I know our best days are yet to come. I know that the years to come will end up being more important to our lives than the 4 years we spent in high school were. I know it is easy to look back on our time spent in high school and feel a little emotional because of what we're leaving behind. But I also know it's possible to smile because of the opportunities and adventures that await us. Although it is important for us to remember the past, it is even more important for us to look to the future because the best is yet to come. Thank you.
Eyes on
This year's Distinguished Viking alumnus is a 1950 graduate of Parsons High School. He served 20 years in the United States Air Force, with 14 of those as a pilot. He logged over 7,000 hours of flying time, including more than 100 combat missions in Vietnam. During those 20 years, he obtained an undergraduate degree, making it possible to attend law school. He earned his Juris Doctor from Duke University Law School and is a current member of the North Carolina Bar. He's also a founding attorney at the firm Cooper, Davis & Cooper, which has worked a multitude of cases since 1974. It is my honor to introduce the 2018 Distinguished Viking alumnus, Mr. James Cooper.
Thank you so much. I'm as honored to be here as I am to receive the award. Parsons is my hometown. And I gained education through their educational system, which has meant so much to me for 68 years. I'm going to go over briefly some of my lifetime with you. I do remember the rocket's red glow and the bombs bursting in air over Vietnam. And it was the middle of the morning, and I remembered this song. I was proud to be there to serve my country. But I want to go back to the time when I was 11 years old. I'm a student at East Junior High. My father was an alcoholic. He ran out of money to buy booze with, and he stole a cow. And he marched it down Main Street and 16th Street to the stockyard and sold it for $60. Of course, he was under the influence when he did that, and he was arrested, and he was charged, and he was guilty. The judge took him in the courtroom. He did not have a lawyer. There were no court-appointed lawyers in those days, and he had no money to hire a lawyer. The judge asked him how did he plead, and he said, guilty. I have no excuse. The judge struck the table with his gavel and said 7 years of hard labor. My father did 7 years under the ground in a coal mine. Mother had 6 children with no income other than welfare of $128 a month, and we made it. But the next day after that sentence, I decided I was going to be a lawyer and help people in need and who deserved help. We were not angry with the court system. They did what the court's laws said. They did it. But I determined that I could do something to help people. And I'm proud to tell you that I obtained my license to practice law in 1974, and I've been practicing ever since. But I want to tell you something about that path, because all of you have paths you're beginning to travel, and you've already traveled them somewhat, as I did, starting at the age of 11. When I was 13, I saw a big Air Force airplane fly over, and I thought, boy, I'd like to fly one of those. And I argued with myself. And I realized that going to college was virtually impossible for me, and I could not be a lawyer without going to college. So I made a decision that I would join the Air Force and get me a college degree by going to night school during those years that followed. And I did that. But I had one theme all the way through that I want to repeat for you. And it is, attitude is everything. I want you to remember that. Attitude is everything. If you're going to accomplish what you plan to do, you've got to have the right attitude. I want to take some extracts from the preamble to our Constitution, which says that we are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And I thought to myself, having the right attitude means I've got to please God. That's what it says, we're under God. So I tried hard to do that, and just to make a long story short, it worked. And I became a Christian when I was 8 years old, and the Lord has been with me ever since that date, and I have had His help. And I got to tell you that because my situation seemed impossible, but it was not impossible. And nothing is impossible that you may have in your planning scheme. And let me tell you one thing. The most important thing that you have ahead of you is a family. That's the most important thing in your life. And things are not too well in America right now with our family life. You can make it better. And the way to do it is to have a good attitude. One that pleases the Lord, and He will be with you, and you will succeed. I met a young lady when I was 17 years old, only shortly after I had graduated. We dated for 18 months, we married. We had a beautiful marriage for 65 years. She died last year. But we had 5 children, 19 grandchildren, and 10 great-grandchildren, and that is a great accomplishment. Now, I'm proud of my law practice, and I am getting a lot done for needy and deserving people. Right now, this last week, I awarded 22 scholarships for people to go to college. That's one of the things I'm doing. And I'm going to do it for as long as I live. And but Parsons will always be my home. And I thank you today for listening to me. I know that the purpose we have today is to honor you, not me. So what I'm hoping that what I've said helps you to maintain the right attitude, and if you do, you will succeed. Thank you very much.
At this time, we're going to recognize the top 10% of the class of 2018. When I read your name, please come forward. Alison Mcintosh. Lauren O'Banion. Jessica Brewer. Luke Gilmore. Darian Hernandez. Chloe Lubers. Elizabeth Smith. This is your top 10% of the 2018 graduating class. Next, we'll have Mr. Russell Horton, and he will award the Citizenship Awards and the Dale Dennis Award.
Happy Mother's Day. You made it. I'd like to give a special thank you to Priscilla and Pam. Thank you for the last 4 years. It's been awesome. And I can't forget Bert. Bert, without her, the school would not. And last but not least, special thank you to the class of 2018. We started together, and we're ending together. Good day. All right. The Kansas State High School Activities Association presents an award to one graduating girl and one graduating boy who have proven to be the most outstanding citizens. These young people meet the following criteria: respect, responsibility, and reverence. This award has been chosen by our faculty. The 2018 Citizenship Award winners are Brady Magner and Caitlin Marcus. Our next award is the Dale M. Dennis Excellence in Education Award. This award is given in honor of Dale M. Dennis, Deputy Commissioner of the Kansas State Department of Education. The student receiving this award will possess the following characteristics: citizenship, service, scholarship, and self-awareness. This year's recipient of the Dale Dennis Award is Corrine Workman.
I promised him I'd give him a little bit of time to knock the beach balls around, and we've been going kind of fast, but we were going to continue here. The next group of students that we're going to recognize are the students who have a 4.0 or better, but we're not quite in that top 10%. And you're going to find out we have a lot of students that excel in the classroom. So when your name is called, please come up. Brighton Adams. Caitlin Marcus. Noah Chalker. Cherie Coleman Weber. Chrisana De Jesus. Wansi Gandhi. Zach Gilmore. Ashley Woodworth. Corrine Workman. Congratulations to these students. Okay. I have three very special certificates to give out. I'm going to do the one that's done it the most last, but these are perfect attendance certificates. No, you do not. All right, here we go. Chrisana De Jesus. Jessica Brewer. And this one actually hasn't missed a day of school in 2 years, so that would be Alison Mcintosh. Okay, so now we're going to recognize our academic letter winners, and we'll do that by year. So when I call your name, please stand. First year academic award winners are Charity Burke, Drew Fuentes, Wansi Gandhi, and Madison Hine. Congratulations, first year recipients. Second year recipients, Chrisana De Jesus, Elizabeth Smith. And Corrine Workman. Congratulations. And our lone third-year recipient is Kristen Klein. Fourth-year academic recipients are Brighton Adams, Caitlin Barkus, Jessica Brewer, Noah Chalker, Cherie Coleman Weber, Luke Gilmore, Zach Gilmore, Chloe Lubers, and Alison Mcintosh. Those are your four-year letters. Down to brass tacks, here we go. Mrs. Prail, having met all the requirements for the high school graduation set forth by the Kansas State Board of Education and Parsons Unified School District 503 Board of Education, I present to you for acceptance the Parsons High School class of 2018.
We should all clap for you up here. Welcome to all the family, friends, and supporters of the graduates. It's my extreme pleasure to be here this afternoon. I haven't seen these kids in 4 years, so, they entered and now they're all grown up. I do want to introduce the Board of Education today, but don't clap until I get them all introduced. We'll save yourself some. If you'll stand and wave as you're introduced so our visitors will know. The Board President, Dr. Jeffrey Quaren. First Vice President, Lou Martino. Second Vice President, David Ray. Roger Duroni, Mike Castle, David Ray, who I already introduced, and Joanne Thompson, Olivia Lyons. Make sure your notes are right. The class of 2018 had many staff members who supported them along their school journey. Anybody in the office, in the audience that's been a teacher, an aide, a para, a bus driver, an administrator, a board member, a cook, a custodian, anybody that's worked with these students, please stand up. Lots of people here to support you. It's now my official duty as the superintendent of schools to accept this class of 2018. This group of students has fulfilled the credit requirements of Parsons High School and the state of Kansas and shall be awarded their high school diploma. Congratulations, we're proud of each and every one of you.
Okay, the Board of Education President, Dr. Jeffrey Quaren, will be presenting the diplomas. Pictures can be taken from the area to the west of the stage. We'll call the valedictorian, the salutatorian, the top 10%, and then the remainder of the graduates in alphabetical order. Will the class of 2018 please come forward?
Alison Elizabeth Mcintosh. Lauren Catherine O'Banion. Jessica Elizabeth Brewer. Luke Wesley Gilmore. Darian Edward Hernandez. Chloe James Lubers. Elizabeth K. Smith. Brighton Destiny Adams. Antonio Devon Archuleta. Max Alexander Arubalo. Cameron Joe Ball. Caitlin Gentry Barkus. Diane Marie Bixler. Aaliyah Haley Brinson. Noah Hunter Bronson. Sydney Grace Brumback. Charity Dawn Burke. Harley Paige Campbell. Kayla Nicole Canada. Noah Scott Chalker. Suri Shante Coleman Weber. Michael Vincent Crow. Brendan Dale Crawley. Comanche Leon Davis. Chrisana May Flores de Jesus. Noah Michael Dixon. Sydney Ray Dixon. Derek Levi Finley. Andrew Michael Fuentes. Wanzi Vinay Gandhi. Zachary Robert Gilmore. Angelica Diane Gonzalez Wilmot. Brooklyn Ruby Corinne Hall. Caden Scott Hammer. Cameron Nicholas Harris Burke. Madison Elizabeth Hine. Serenity Nancy James. Adriana Isabel Jimenez. Jalen Vaughn Jones. Kamaya Cherie Hickerson Kendrick. Kristen Nicole Klein. Gavin Brandt Larson. Austin Jake Lee. Brady Aaron Magner. Matthew David McCallum. Hunter Allen Metcalf. Tristan Jace Myers. Zakia Zane Nat. Natalie Alvina Ortiz Zapatario. Bryson Allen Patterson. Dakota Allen Patton. Peyton Michael Pilkington. Kinsey Lynn Pontius. Malik Monte Robinson. Dalton J. Rohde. Austin Denver Rossman Leak. Gentry Aaron Stanley. Cody Allen Stevens. Chandler Jacob Stinson. Jeremy Christian Stringfellow. Gregory Joseph Sweet, Jr. Brandon Joseph Thornton. Samantha Annette Ward. Bo Hunter Woodman. Ashley Tatum Woodworth. Corrine Faith Workman.
Nope, not gonna cry. Not gonna cry. Thank you. At the conclusion of the program, please remain seated until the recessional is complete. The graduates will be lining up against the west sidewalk immediately after the program. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the Parsons High School class of 2018.